Bash Shalom, Yahbashim Yashai Bashim Kakadash Bakata. Hey, this is part two. Hey, double honor praises the apostle that taught me the truth and peace and blessings to the Akin as they like daily, pushing the truth with sincerity. Hey, this is part two. I see I had to break it up and make it two videos and and hey, let's get it in. Hey. Where I ended it on damn, I forgot what I ended it on, but let's go to Sirach. Because we depended on everything. A, this stab and jab. We depended on everything that this man sets up through your water, your utilities, the water, lights, gas, to the food that you get from these markets. Everything you depended on him. Hey, even when you work a job, you're dependent on him to pay you your wages. So everything you're dependent on him for everything. You dependent on him for all goods. And and the scriptures say, Sirach 40:29, the life of him that depended on another man's table is not counted as for a life. For he that polluted himself with other man's meat, and it's not considered life, man. This right here is the best that he can make out of this world. This is the best that he can do with this world, man. Hey, this world is the best that he can do. I remember when I was young, the Jetsons, everybody had hovercrafts and flying cars. But this the best he can do. It's just the same thing. You just your life is just a repeat of what you did the day before and the day before and the day before. You eat, sleep, shit, and you go back to work, eat, sleep, and shit, and repeat, and the same shit. It's it's always the same shit. You know, you know. And for he that polluted himself with other men's meat, but a wise man, well nurtured, will be aware of. And man, you be aware of everything that's happening around you, circumspect to everything that you see and around you, because the wisdom knowledge of this Bible has opened up your eyes. You're not blind anymore. The scriptures say it's high time to wake up out of a deep sleep. You're woken. And what does it say? With much wisdom causes much grief. Hey, you're not blinded to what's happening in this world right now. Uh, uh, um, hey, no, they ain't what I want. Um, Sirach 2:10. Hey, never trust thy enemy like iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. Hey, hey, the scriptures say never trust. Hey, these are warnings. These scriptures that I'm pulling out to make these videos, these are warnings unto you. Never trust. Never trust thy enemy. Watch him. If you have a dog and you have him well trained, and you tell him to watch person, and that dog well trained, that dog gonna sit there and watch that person. If that person try to move or anything, that dog gonna growl and, and might attack that person. But so-called Afro Americans, Latinos, and Native Americans and Israelite foreigners, they ain't mindful. They ain't watching. They ain't beware of this devil. They ain't watching these politicians. They ain't watching these so-called rulers, these elites, these rulers of wickedness. This thing ain't for your betterment. If he's cruel to his own kind, what makes you think he's gonna be good to you? you know, and 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 these are warnings unto the children of Israel. Matter of fact, I want the other one. This one. Woe unto thee that go down to Egypt for help. Hey, you think the stabbing jab is gonna uh, uh help you? Hey, I was watching these commercials. I believe in the science. You know, I want to get back to normalcy. But you want to get back to normalcy, but how much of this stuff is you willing to keep letting them put in you? You know, how much more of these so-called stabbing jabs are you willing to take before you say, that's it, I had enough? You know, all the way until you're dead, because it seems like Jake just want to be a pincushion. You know, let's get back to the video.
Everything. Are you going to be right, Ben? What about when your sister gets her children taken off her because she will not vaccinate them with what?
And this happened to an American Idol star that was they took both of her kids from her because she would not vaccinate her children. And then if you don't get it, they can say you are endangering your child welfare, and they can take your kids because you ain't take it. So hey, this devil still can try to take your kids, even if you do allow them to get it. Hey, they can say you endangering their welfare because you ain't got it. You know, this devil, man, he's trying to force it down your throat. You know, but he's not taking it. They are medically exempt from getting it. The WHO, NATO, the UN, uh, 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 um, the heads of state, they are medically exempt from getting it. You know, why is they trying to get you to get something that they are medically exempt to get? You know, something wrong. If it was a real thing, they shouldn't have no problem getting it too. You know.
Whatever friggin' booster they need. You going to be right? What about when you're on a plane to go and visit your mum across the other side of the country and they turn it around because someone hasn't had their boosters on time? You going to be right? We are not right. We can't even stand up. I am so disappointed in us. I can't even hide it. I am so disappointed in Australia.
And she's disappointed with her own kind because let's go back to it. Uh, uh, um, mm, 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 mm. And this is uh, 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 um, uh, this is the merciful man doeth good to his own soul, but he that is cruel trouble his own flesh. Hey, she seen trouble. And it's his own people. It's her own people that's troubling her. And her own flesh is troubling her. The wicked worketh a deceitful work, but to him that soweth righteousness shall be a sure reward. And and let's keep going. Hey, let's get it. Hey, the wicked work a deceitful work. Hey, this thing, if it was a righteous thing, why ain't the heads right? If it was righteous, why the heads of state ain't taking it? If it ain't doing all the things that y'all that you say that it's not doing, why y'all not taking it? Why are you under the honor system where you are medically exempt from getting it? You know, as righteousness tendeth to life, so he that pursueth evil pursueth it to his own death. And this right here is not a righteous act. This is an act of evilness. You know, look at her face. Do that look like a person that's happy? That's a person that's freaked out of her mind. She is stressed out of her mind. You know,
And I go to the rallies and I see so many people who want to fight, and they're all, not all, there are some that are folding because it's getting too hard, and we can't even friggin' blockade anymore. Our strongest Australians, these guys can't even make a stand. What happened to us? What happened? She'll be right, mate. No, we fucking won't. Do you not see where this is going in 10 years' time? We might be alright for the next 6 months, but Jesus Christ, wake up! Wake up!
God, it's high time to wake up. It's high time to wake up. But you simpletons, won't wake up. Y'all love your master. Hey, 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 man, this devil ain't gonna do nothing good for you. Hey, man, if he won't do good to his own kind, what make you think he'll do good for you? You know, matter of fact, what is it? Wisdom of Solomon 14:5. He that is evil to himself, to whom will it be good? And he shall not take pleasure in his good. Hey, man. This devil has everything one can dream of. Untold riches, living in the highest places. But that's not enough. You know, there is none worse than a he that envy himself. This is the recompense of his wickedness. and, 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 and skip down. And if he do it good, he do it unwillingly. Hey, man, what Bill Gates said on TED, the video on TED. If we do a really good job at it, hey, we can bring down the world population by 10 to 15% through vaccines, medicine, and Planned Parenthood. It don't sound like he's trying to help the world cure them from these things. It seems like he's trying to take them out because they know by taking data from the census that they are not going to be the majority people of the world. And that's the reason why this thing is pushed out because it's about population control. Read the Georgia Guidestones where it say they want to get the population down to 500 million people. And right now, the current rate of people is 7.7 billion. So to get it down to 500 million to acceptable levels for with the ecosystem of the earth, a 7.2 billion people got to go. And these devils chose that you can't be here anymore. Hey, that's the reason why they're trying to vaccine you. Uh, 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 they're trying to give you that thing. Why are they treating you with something for cancer, for something that's like coming as the cold or the flu? The cold and the flu is gone. People don't get the cold and flu no more. Everything is the DVOC 91 now. How that happened? That the cold and the flu is not around anymore. You know, it just disappeared. What the hell happened? You know, everything is DVOC 91. You stump your toe, you got it. Hey, Chris Rock, he was double jabbed, and he said he got the thing. And what I noticed that the only people that's getting it is the people that got it, that got the thing, that got the jab. You know, hey, they're the only people I see that's stressed out when they show these pictures. People on TV that's on the ventilator and all that shit. There's people that took the thing, you know. Hey, it might be a few with weakened immune systems, you know, the old. But hey, a lot of them took that thing. They took it. They trusted in Egypt, you know. It's Isaiah a 31. Go unto them that go down into Egypt for help and stay in horses and trust in his chariots because they are many, and his horsemen because they are very strong. But they look not unto the Holy One of Israel, and neither seek the Lord. And they neither seek Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, the Holy One of Israel. And he's not the God of the world. You know, contrary to what plantation Christianity have you believe, he don't love everybody. And he can have mercy on whom he want to have mercy on it, and he can show compassion on whom he want to compassion on. Hey, because he can. He can do whatever he wants to. And the only people that he showed mercy on and compassion on is the children of Israel. That's it. He's the God of them, of the children of Israel, so-called Afro-Americans, Latinos, Native Americans, and the Israelites foreigners scattered abroad the four corners of the whole earth. That's who God he is. He's not the God of the whole world. He don't love all you nations. It wasn't never about you. It was always a love affair with the Most High of Israel, the Holy One of Israel, with the children of Israel. You know, he's the husband, and the children of Israel are his wife, his woman. You know, hey, you seek not after him. Now skip down. No, read Isaiah 31:2. Yet he also is wise and will bring evil and will not call back his words, but will arise against the house of the evildoers and against the help of them that work diligently, no, work iniquity, Slakia, and against the help of them that work iniquity. Isaiah 31:3. For now the Egyptians are men and not God, and their horses are flesh and not spirit. And when the Lord shall stretch out his hands, both he that hopeth shall fall, and he that hopeth shall fall down, and they shall fail together. Hey, man, you go get this stuff from this guy. Hey, the scripture said, "He that try to save his life shall lose it." Hey, you could try to save your life taking that thing, but it ain't gonna turn out good for you. And there's people that say they took it, and they felt like their faith is gone. They spirit is gone away from them. They ain't spiritual no more. You know.
I just, I hate making videos like this. I hate it. But I fucking turned up and I had hope. And I don't. I have hope in God. And I have hope in myself. And I have faith in myself to keep saying no. But Jesus Christ, this Australian spirit that we all talk about, let's help each other out. Let's be a community. Let's, do the right thing by each other. Piss off. Just piss off with that. Because I don't feel it. I really don't.
And
So, I am.
and she's being boxed in a corner. And she got children. They gonna force her by using food as a weapon and use these utilities as a weapon because they could cut all this shit off. And they could cut off the electric grid and electricity and the gas won't be pumping into your house. And water will not be going into your house. Hey, it'll just be a house with nothing going into it. No lights, no gas, no water, no nothing. How can you sustain yourself in a house where and especially up here in America, we about to come into the wintertime, and it's about to get cold, and they're gonna use the elements as a weapon. When it start getting cold, they can shut everything off, and you can't even use your stove to heat up your house. And if they turn off the lights off, uh, 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 um, if the lights go out, how can you heat up your house without electricity? How can the furnace blow heat through your house if there's no power for the motor that works the blower? You know, or how can you still receive water into your house if the electric grid is closed? It's off. If the electric grid is off, hey, there's no water pumping into any of these houses. There's no gas pumping into any of these houses. You can't even get gasoline coming to the out of the pumps without any electric circuits going into these businesses. Hey, they got us in a trick bag. We can't hunt. We don't farm or grow our own produce. We go for him for everything. We go to his markets and buy everything that we use. Matter of fact, and 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 and, and, and And man, y'all trust these politicians. I remember when Biden first got in office, that little black boy was saying, "I'm free." He was saying, "Thank God he free." That was funny to me. He was free. You free from what? Hey, that was funny as hell because this devil is going to show. Jim Crow Joe Biden is going to show his horns real soon. Hey, 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 he was a racist back then, and he's still one now. Hey, stop thinking that he's a good guy now because he became president. The three strike and you out crime bill, that was him. He made that bill. This is Psalms 50 and 20. He put forth his hand as such to be at peace with thee, peace with him, and he had broken his covenant. And when they go out trying to get you to vote for him and all this and all that, hey, he put forth his hand like he's your buddy. Hey, I'm your guy. Hey, he's your boy. Hey, they were so happy Trump was not in office, but people are freaking out now. Hey, it's about to be another lockdown. Hey, they're about to lock shit right back down. And they're going to lock it down right when it start getting cold. And this time when they lock shit down, they're going to lock the motherfucking grocery stores down right with it. And these damn corner stores, they're going to be locked down too. They're going to use food as a weapon to make you do what the fuck they want you to do. Verse 21, his words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet there was drawn swords. Hey, you can't trust this devil, man. Hey, he be talking to you saying that he gonna do something, shaking your hand, and say he gonna do something, and his fingers crossed behind his back. Hey, the Indians say he broken every word, everything that he made with them. He only kept one, and that was that they was gonna take the land. Every contract that they made with the so-called Native Americans, they broke every last one of them. But they only kept one. It was to steal this land. You know, don't trust this man. Don't trust him. Hey, you'll be a fool to trust and somebody that keep breaking their word over and over again. They said they promised us 40 acres and a mule. We still ain't seen that. Hey, this devil can't keep his word. That's it. You know, once again, all praise. I pray that it was edifying. With that said, shalom.